Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Terranigma. We have now made it back to the third altar, and it's now time to go inside. We are now in altar number 3, and we can now cause some change to happen even more. And as soon as this is over, you can go back out, and there's even more things that you can do. Now let's see here. Oh, by the way, on the way back to the altar, I managed to get up to level 14. Life plus 9, Strength plus 2, Defense plus 3, and Luck plus 2. So I'm getting some better level up gains now than I was in the past. So now that we've done this, we could go to another area. There is another area to the right that we can go to, and we will have to go there in order to face a boss. However, the log that was in the way here, I believe, is gone now. And if you go over here, you can finally get to this chest at last. And I still have the rock spear equipped. That's alright. But we do get a luck potion. So, let's equip the sticker. Let's go back through the center. I need to go to the item, not the center. Thinking a little too far ahead here. And let's use the luck potion. Probably not going to get a whole lot, only 1 point. Oh well. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and keep the item door open just in case. Thankfully, the items always sort themselves in case you deplete anything. And now, it's time to make our way back to where the altar was. And we need to find a way to get to the boss area. First things first, we do need to go... Well, let's see what happens if we go this way. Okay, nothing. So we're going to have to go all the way back around and do it that way. But at least we've finally taken care of all of the items. Pretty much all the items that can very easily be missed. And from this point forward, we should be able to push these 2 logs that are in the way, and we should be able to get somewhere at this point. And I'm able to take down the Dungans in 1 strike with the sticker, with a dash attack at this point. We're doing pretty good for ourselves at this point in the game. Also, 1,100 gems. That's really good. Now, what is over here? What does this lead to? Ah, okay. I see where this leads to now. I see exactly where this goes. But before I go in here... Oh, I can't go in that direction. Well, that's something. Oh, okay, I see exactly where this is now. This is where the magic rock was. And if you didn't get the magic rock that was here, before you filled up this area with the rainwater from the 3rd rainfall altar, you're not going to be able to get it again. So now that I can go in here, it's time to go ahead and do it. And now it's time to fight the pagan god. We need to stay away from the flames. We need to stay all the way back. We may get hit by these things. And in case we do get hit by anything, we can always avoid the skiss. We can always just walk around to avoid them. And when he lunges forward like that, you can definitely hit him. You definitely want to watch out for the flames too. But at this point, you can very easily hit him as long as he's not flaming. And when you do hit him like that, he does protect himself. But if you go all the way back, he'll stop protecting himself. And by doing that, we have been able to beat this guy. But wait, there's more, because the boss has a second form. Okay, let's see what we gotta do. Gotta stay at the back again. And as long as the boss isn't spinning at us, we can very easily avoid anything. And as long as this guy is moving back, we can still hit him. We gotta avoid all the fireballs, and we gotta hit him with a dash attack as soon as he dives at us. And we can always move forward to avoid the fireballs. He will eventually come at us. Ow. And as long as he's slowly moving back, we can still hit him with dash attacks. And we have defeated the Storm Master in a very short amount of time. I did not expect it to be that fast. Ark. I have waited long for this moment. Mammals changed into monsters should regain their forms. But remember this. It is still too early for the world to be resurrected. You must lead the growth of living things. But now that this is done, we get multiple cells. That's what we're looking at. Multi-celled organisms coming back. And this is some crazy use of Mode 7 there. As well as some pretty ominous music. And as you can see here, mammals of various shapes are coming back. I think I see an elephant and a gorilla and a giraffe and another elephant. Everything's coming back. And now, we are out of zoo, we are back in Safarium. Let's go ahead and talk to folks. Ark, let's celebrate! The animals are back! But only a few of them yet. In the rough area above here, that's where lions live. Why don't you have a meeting with the king of the lions? We pick fleas off lions so they protect us. We're tiny, but we're happy we are useful to someone. And I'm assuming this is Kameski. Leave me alone. And now that we are back in Safarium, we're going to go ahead and save our game. And we're going to save it back at 1. Now that the file that we have, the backup file, is not going to be any more use to us. And we should be able to talk to other animals as well. Can I talk to him from here? I have to talk to him from here. You intend to go in there. You shouldn't. The lions live up there. They might eat you. Well, we're going to have to take that chance, unfortunately. And we can't talk to him. So much for that. I'll tell you something useful. If you run into a lion, don't try to run or move. Calm your nerves and stand still. Lions will accept you then. What? You're human? Illogical! In my 7-day, 4-hour study, no human should have appeared yet. So, according to that monkey, our work is still far from over. Now let's see. How am I doing on bulbs? I'll go ahead and refill on the medium bulbs, why not? And if I find any more Stardews, I'll definitely buy them. There probably shouldn't be anything else that I need at this point. Nah, not really. And let's see here. Well, there's nothing else that we can do except to go into the lion's den. And some angry, unfriendly red eyes meet us. A human. There is a human here. That can't be possible. No human should be here among us. That's not important. Look close. It appears to be a healthy and tender. It is its own fault it should wander into our den. Let us feast. And at this point... Oh. Stand back! Do not harm that human! I'm assuming this must be Neo because he seems a bit brighter than all the others. Well, in color anyway. Brave human, we wish to treat you as a guest in our kingdom. Enter and come to our kingdom. And with that, the lions leave us alone. And let's see what happens if we go... Oh. Well, he'll go into there. What happens if we go to the left here? Absolutely nothing. Though, I don't think that room is there for no reason. If playing video games for so many years has taught me anything. But now that we can go into the lion's den, we can talk to the lions. Lamb, the king's son, is at the canyon south of here. The offspring of lion royalty are tested by being left there alone. Only those cubs returning from the bottom can become the next king. And you can also talk to lionesses as well, I think. Did you meet Terra, the monkey scholar? Ah, so that's who that was. He's a bit overbearing, but he knows his theory. Well, apparently he's smart enough to know that humans shouldn't be here yet. And there is Neo, king of the lions, and his wife, the queen. There are still people that I still want to talk to, or rather lions that I want to talk to. King Neo is a wonderful ruler with a deep soul. And can I speak to you, please? King Neo has become old. King Neo will be succeeded by his son Liam, but Liam is just a child. And that's pretty much all of the talking that we need to do for this. So let's go ahead and talk to Neo's wife. First, I am Neo's wife and Lamb's mother. I have a request I must ask of you. My son Lamb has not returned from the canyon. On checking, birds reported the canyon teemed with strange beasts. Neo stubbornly refuses to call off this ritual. Please, can you check upon Liam? I have this awful sense of danger. I admire the courageous. You are most welcome here. I am Neo. I rule over lions and the animals of Safarium. This is the den of we, the lions. Make yourself at home. So now we have a brand new thing that we need to do. We have to go to the canyon, and we need to save Liam. At this point, we're done here. So let's go down the waterfall. We can just go straight south from here. And from here on out, it's time to head down to the canyon. We're going to have to head to the south. To the canyon here. Because there's not... No, that's zoo. Why am I back in zoo? There's an area that we need to go to, and I believe it is right here. This is the canyon. Now, if we had come here earlier, and Al would have been blocking our path and telling us we can't go over here. But now that we've saved mammals, we can go south into the canyon. We can also talk to this cactus as well. Lions are remarkably tough on themselves. Offspring of royalty must face the challenge of this canyon. And this owl would have blocked your path. A lion cub went into the canyon a while back. He would have been able to would have kept you from climbing down this vine. And when we land, we're gonna have to head west. And it's gonna be a long way down. And as soon as you go south, there's Liam, but there's also a bunch of birds. A bunch of evil birds. And in there is Liam. Before we can get out of the canyon, we're going to have to save Liam. And there's not really much that we can do over here. So all we can do now is just talk to Liam. Thanks for saving me. I thought I was finished. No problem, but look at you. You're so young. Out by yourself in a place this dangerous. Aren't you afraid? All lions have to pass this test. My dad said it's meaningless to live if you can't pass. Oh, come on. Really? Phew, that's real harsh. I'll tell you what, I'll tag along with you. And at this point, it's an escort mission! And at this point, you're going to keep Liam on screen, make sure nothing really befalls him or anything. And you're going to have to fight enemies. Though this really shouldn't be a surprise. And you want to be a little bit ahead of him so that way he doesn't get attacked. I don't know if there's any penalty for him getting attacked way too much, but he will go ahead of you. You want to be very careful. And you want to make sure he doesn't get attacked too much. And you also want to push this out of the way. And you will have to follow the path in order to meet Liam. Thankfully, he will wait up for you at this point. Big guy, you're so slow. Let's speed it up a bit. What, am I now Ryback? And he definitely will speed it up quite a bit. And he does go in there. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and save this part for the next video. Join me next time where we follow Liam into the next doorway and trying to make sure that he passes the test alive. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!